very good morning to all of you. How are you all? Are you all happy today? Okay students, which chapter we are learning? We are learning chapter number 4, living and non-living things, right? So in the last class, we completed the features of living things, isn't it? So now tell me, what are the features of living things? So what are the features of living things? The living things can grow. Next one, living things can breathe. Next, living things need food. Next, living things can feel. Then next one, living things can move on their own, right? Living things can move on their own. And then next one, living things can give birth to young ones. So these are the features of living things. Living things can grow, living things can breathe, living things need food, living things can feel, living things can move on their own, and they can give birth to young ones. Okay, these are the features of living. So the first feature is living things can grow, right? So all the living things can grow. For example, a seed grows into a seedling, then it turns into a tree. So all the living things can grow. The next one, living things can breathe. So all the living things can breathe, right? So different living things use different organs for breathing. We human beings breathe with the help of a nose. Okay. The next one, living things need food, right? So we are all need food to get energy and to stay healthy. So all the living things need food. Okay. The next one, living things can feel. So all the living things can feel. We can feel hot, cold, whatever, right? And also we can react. So all the living things can feel. The next one, living things can move on their own. So we can move on our own, right? From one place to another. So the next one, living things give birth to young ones, right? So all the living things can give birth to young ones. All the living things can reproduce. Okay. So these are the features of living things. So today we are going to learn about the features of non-living things. Okay. So the non-living things is totally opposite to living things, right? The non-living things is totally opposite to living things. Okay. So all the man-made things are comes under non-living things. Okay. All the man-made things are non-living things. Examples of non-living things include chair, balloon, house, sofa, even a pen, pencil, etc. Okay. Okay students, in living things you learned about the feature living things can grow, right? But in case of non-living things it is false. Okay. The non-living things, they cannot grow. Okay, you can take any non-living thing as your example. You know, this pen. I have this pen for the last 4 months. It doesn't grow. Okay, I couldn't see any growth in this pen. And also, I'm saying this whiteboard for the last 4 months. It doesn't grow. Okay, I couldn't see any growth in this board because they are all comes under non-living things. Okay. The non-living things do not grow. Okay. So the first feature is non-living things cannot grow. Non-living things cannot grow. Okay, you can take any non-living thing as your example. Okay, and next one is here living things can breathe. Okay, in living things they can breathe, but in case of non-living things they cannot breathe. Okay, non-living things cannot breathe. Living things, we human beings breathe with the help of our nose, and different living things have different organs for breathing, right? But here in non-living things, they have no organs to breathe, okay? They have no organs, okay? So, non-living things cannot breathe, okay? This is one of the feature. And next one, living things need food. In living things, they need food. But here in non-living things, they do not need food. Okay? They do not need food. So students, you all have toys in your house, right? Does your toy eat food? No, right? Because they don't need anything. They don't need food to eat. Okay? Non-living things do not need food. And next one, in living things can feel. Right? They can feel and they can react. Right? For example, when you touch the touch me not plant, it will close the leaf and open them after some time. Right? But in case of non-living things, when you touch the teddy bear, it won't react, right? If you beat your friends, then how they will react? What they will do is they will come to beat you back, right? But if you break your pen, is it comes to beat you back? No, right? Because it is a non-living thing, it cannot feel and it can't react, right? So, the non-living things cannot feel. Okay, non-living things cannot feel. And the next one, living things move on their own. Living things move on their own, right? We human beings have legs. With the help of our legs, we can move from one place to another, isn't it? And also animals have legs and the birds have wings. With the help of those organs, they move from one place to another. But in case of non-living things, they cannot move on their own. Okay? They cannot move on their own. So, the non-living things do not move on their own. Okay? Non-living things do not move on their own. Okay? And next, in living things, the next point is living things give birth to young ones. But here, non-living things, they do not give birth to young ones. Okay? They do not reproduce. They do not give birth to young ones. Have you ever seen a book reproduces other books? No, right? So they do not reproduce, okay? They do not give birth to young ones. So the points are non-living things cannot grow, non-living things cannot breathe, non-living things do not need food, non-living things cannot feel, and non-living things do not move on their own. Non-living things do not give birth to young ones. Okay, so this is the difference between living and non-living things. Okay, so first point, living things can grow, but non-living things cannot grow. Okay, the next one, living things can breathe, non-living things cannot breathe. Third one, living things need food and non-living things do not need food. The next one, living things move on their own. Here, non-living things do not move on their own. Next one, living things give birth to young ones. Here, non-living things do not give birth to young ones. Okay, do you understand? Okay, students, that's all about today's class. Based on today's class, I prepared a set of 5 questions. Are you ready to answer my questions? Yes, let's start. Okay, students, read the first question. Does a table eat? Does a table eat? Is or no? No, right? The table doesn't eat because it is a non-living thing, right? The second question. Can a chair move by itself? Can a chair move by itself? What is the answer? No, right? Because the chair cannot move by itself because it is a non-living thing. And next one, say true or false, okay? First question, toy is an example for living things. Toy is an example for living things. Is it true? No, it is false because toy is an example for non-living things. Next one, non-living things cannot feel. Non-living things cannot feel. Is it true? Yes, it is true. Then next one, non-living things give birth to young ones. Non-living things give birth to young ones. Is it true? No, it is false. Because living things only give birth to young ones. Okay. So the first question, does a table eat? No. Can a chair move by itself? No. Toy is an example for living things. False. Non-living things cannot feel. True. Non-living things give birth to young ones. False. Okay. Do you understand? Okay, students, in today's class you learnt about the features of non-living things, isn't it? So now let's see a small recap of today's class. So the non-living things, they cannot grow, they cannot breathe, they cannot feel, they do not need food, they do not move on their own, and they do not give birth to young ones. Okay, these are the features of non-living things. Okay, students, now this is the time to assign homework. All of you take your textbook. Take page number 45. Let's practice section is there, right? So first one, match the columns. So leave it. Next one, B, fill in the blanks with the correct words, right? So all of you complete the section B, okay? All of you complete the section B, fill in the blanks with the correct words, okay? 5 questions are there. So all of you write the answer and take a snap of it and send it to me through WhatsApp, okay? If you have any doubts regarding your homework, you can ask me, okay? Okay, students, now this is the time to say thank you. Thank you all. Take care of your health and thank you.